No, back to chatting. 25 more minutes
Oh,
of
there we go.
chatting.
Alright, welcome in everybody. We've
Okay.
got game one, or say game one, we've got a game from TYM this month between Saykoya and Disobeyed. It's Saykoya playing Sigrid versus Disobeyed playing Valder. Be interesting. I don't know why it says Ryota, but I will change that right now. Yeah, they're gonna take it to Dendritic, which has been played a lot this month actually. Like, a lot of people really like Dendritic. We've seen a lot of people who signed up for it actually play their games. I'll be interested to see how this matchup plays out. Like, Sigrid is actually very strong on like low production, low unit count kinds of maps. But there are still like quite a lot of brawls that go on, so she's gonna build groove. Whereas Valder is gonna be very good at building lots of stuff, so we're gonna see how that plays out.
I mean, Valder historically has always been, at least in Wargroove 1, much better on low Rax maps to the point of being kind of absurd. I know they got nerfed hard recently because they were busted in the earlier patches of this game, but I mean, I could see some potential of them being usable on something like Dendritic, where the extra unit count matters more proportionally. Because you get less units overall on these one racks maps compared to the standard two racks. Which I don't know. We should make more one racks maps. It's hard, I would say, but we should do it. I think it's a lot. It allows you to have shorter games, which is nice.
Oh, right now we're gonna see. Ooh, Valder sees
Ooh.
an opening, goes for Sigrid, but I guess
I
there's
mean,
also
it's
that thing about Sigrid where healing on a low unit count map, like using her groove to get life back, is actually a valid strategy. Like, a lot of the time that is
yeah.
missing.
Um, I think it's still a good trade. I would say, like potentially, because it is like still CEO hitting from much better terrain, but uh, potentially dangerous is all.
Yeah.
Because if Saykoya is just going to be willing to defend the entire game and outgrind Disobeyed, Disobeyed can't prove an advantage from that, then was it worth doing, you know?
Yeah, and ooh, early barge coming out. I actually really like
Okay.
this.
We're seeing some good old Wargroove 1 tactics of spawning something in really bad tiles to hit something really good.
Yeah, yeah, it gets that crit onto the mage, which is actually going to allow this harpy and this witch to be extremely threatening.
Valder has the goon squad around him. Surely they're safe. Surely no one's ever died to the goon squad being around.
Okay, we're going to see some chip damage coming in here. He's on road, so this is pretty good. And ooh, Sigrid's.
Oh, and can that village be walked through? I don't know if it's a river or if a sea
I
tile.
think it's a
It's a
sea
river.
tile. Oh, but I don't think I've ever seen anything walk through it. Um,
It is a river tile. You can
okay.
tell it's like slightly different, which I wish they made them more visually clear, but personal complaint.
Yeah. Oh, knight goes down. But that harpy is going to die for that, so.
Yeah. Some trading going on overall, which is to be expected on this map. You kind of have to do some trades. But I like Sequoia's positioning. Very active here. Very strong control of the center. Um,
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
saying
know how the naval front is, but
doing some nice harass on the naval front, but now he's starting to lose units on his tower side to RP. He's got a harpoon ship though coming up behind this. So.
yeah.
Oh, I like that position
Like
of the
Sequoia
witch.
is collapsing in on the weak side, the weak front here, which shouldn't be weak, but I think potentially maybe like I don't know what Bayou would do different here. But
Eager?
certainly there's a okay, Valder's moving over to there, so you can't just move up and take everything. But
Okay, gonna
this
shift
is
this
getting
here.
suspiciously close. Is all.
Golem comes out, makes sense. Given the
Yeah.
positioning of the barge, I thought he might try and go for Treb. Um,
Okay. Yeah, that's still some tech, right? You can transport any unit through a barge. So
Yeah. Just takes a little bit of time to get the setup, but I'm not going to go for that just yet. And I love the use of this witch just to keep Sigrid safe from behind. And that's actually going to start threatening the south now because yeah, anything that's like over there, this air is just going to die. And actually, you can't go in the north anymore because yeah, that harpoon ship will murder anything. And you know, I wonder, do you just like force a buy with a merfolk here just to deal with the harpoon? But for the moment, both of them are kind of lining up to put some pressure on strongholds. Oh, this harpy is just going to continue to be very annoying. Sigrid's going to kind of move back a little bit.
I wonder what Sigrid's groove is at. Who has the groove
200%.
advantage?
So.
Okay, she is at tier 2. Both of them are at tier 2.
No, Valder is only at tier 1. He used groove already, so.
Ah, Ack. Streamer doesn't know. It's over.
I
They
don't
look
know
the same right now.
we're gonna see another tier 1 coming out.
I mean, nowadays, tier 1 spams what you do with Valder, right? Because the tier 2 is eh. Or do you still hold on to it because it's still a buff to all your swords?
It can
I
be
don't
good,
know.
although this map you don't have too many swords, so.
So yeah, it's not as powerful overall. So you probably do want to just be spamming.
The frog
Ooh.
into the tier 2, gonna kill that golem.
Okay, and you have a witch, so you're still safe. And I don't even think you need to block anything here. I think you're just perfectly fine. Does Sigrid have protection on tier 2?
Yeah, she's completely immoral, so.
I mean, that's a good change. That was like your biggest issue.
Yeah, I mean, you can still surround her, which is kind of bad, but. Ooh.
Well, yeah, but like if you're getting surrounded, you never had enough stuff to back her up in the first place, probably.
Oh, Hanks goes through it. Okay, I didn't know that.
Oh, that's cool.
So the surround is still going to come in. Alright, tier 1
dead.
Valder.
Are you gonna...
Crits a mage? Okay. Oh, really just wants to weaken the mage count, I think?
Yeah, that's gonna be really good because I think that's probably the biggest issue against the surround here is that the witch could kill something maybe, but this might be lights out. Potentially lights out.
Yeah, well, the mage heal's going to come in. That's going to kill one of these. Oh, that opens up the others, right? Yeah, big mage heal comes in.
Mage heal, wow, good solve. I think Saykoya saw this and figured out a way out.
Yeah, and even gonna kill a knight on the way out, it looks like.
Very nice idea from Disobeyed, but really resourceful play from Saykoya. I would say that was really creative.
Oh yeah, now this entire front over here is just dead.
Here's dead, yeah. I mean, Saykoya still has to worry about potential collapsing, but they should have enough stuff here to clean up any major threats. Right?
I think so. I mean, the knight might die. It'd be pretty huge, but it's still.
But yeah, but like you only have Valder there to do damage, and Valder's not going to kill a lone HQ when production is literally right there.
Yeah. Oh, but nice trade taking out that witch. Gonna get some more damage in. Oh, mage is taking a bit of a beating. Oh, I love the frog pull just for the extra damage. It's actually the only way to deal damage to these harpies outside of the mage right now, so.
Frogs are always a fun unit to have.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage onto the harpoon ship. And suddenly everything's looking... Actually, I don't know what things are looking like. Ooh, we're gonna see mage go down. Yep, wants to get through to the anti-air. And Saykoya's just like, oh yeah, I gotta keep my units alive. And I think, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Going for chip damage on Commander. Also a good play. It's like one of the few units that's a threat to Sigrid right now, so. Oh, good pull though. Some nice damage there. Are we gonna see another surround on Sigrid?
That'd be interesting.
Oh, I didn't realize the harpies reached from that far. She might be dead actually. I think Valder crit will reach. Really,
I think Sigrid was safe the turn before, so if they do die, it is definitely just Saykoya not respecting this enough, which is crazy to me.
she's
She
just
dead?
alive.
No, barely. I think she gets out. Wonder if how well this was calced. And is there anything? No. She can get out. Yeah.
Oh, and just surrenders? Okay.
Yeah. Valder did lost a lot of I mean losing the golem was big. The surround was like your main way of dealing with it, and it just didn't work out, and it was really close. So
Fair enough.
well played both sides. Really fun to watch.
Yeah, amazing use of frogs for both players actually.
Yeah. I mean, it was a really creative game, both sides. It's nice. Unfortunately, Disobeyed. I don't know if they intentionally let the golem get killed or not, but clearly after all the dust has settled, it had ended up just being slightly in Sequoia's favor after all the trades. They were able to find the correct defenses.
Yeah.
A
Huh,
Sequoia signature, might I say.
this one.